listen, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go, it's round 2. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Oh, this is a struggle right here in front of them. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheers them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Both men step back for just a moment. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice punch. Punch. He threw the hook, didn't land. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. An eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Let's get it started in round 3. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Exchange here from both men. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Blocks the jab. Men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fight to get out there and get the job done.
Back at it in round 4. Left shot lands. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
He just misses with that big right hand. Good left hand. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Left hook just missed. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, pal, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Time for the 5th round. It's all offense all the time. Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hit to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And this with that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots. This is not where Daniel Jacobs wants to be right now. Well, he's got him right where he wants him. Can he put him away? I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell to start round 6. Only catching air with that hook. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Right punch. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. Neither man really defending themselves. And he misses with that jab. There's a scoring blow. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores. There's the bell to start round 7. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it? He blocks that jab. And endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far? This is not where Daniel Jacobs wants to be right now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
round 8, and we're off again. Good right hand. Nope, that hook won't score. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
There goes Jacobs. He's down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just misses with that jab. So that left lands. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's see how the game plan changes. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
He parries away that left hook. Just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Good defense on that right hook. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Missed him with that uppercut. And he just missed with that left jab. Jab just got blocked. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
We've made it to round 10. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Back to life now, starting to land some punches. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Get out of the way of that left hand. That left scores. Nice exchange here from both men. Showing exceptional chins, by the way. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot...
Let's start 11. Call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox the fight and beat them on points.
Either man really defending themselves. Jacobs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Just missed with that big right hand. Nice exchange here from both men. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. What a huge momentum swing. And there's the bell to start round 12. Fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Both men step back for just a moment. Hook misses. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
You've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Oh, and a huge punch sends him down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.